Good afternoon, sir. How are you doing today?
Good afternoon. I'm good. I'm doing fine.
Okay. Please, can you tell us your name and tell us the post you're aspiring for?
Yeah, my name is Kehinde Hassan Folabi, popularly known as HF. Hassan Fol. I'm a sport enthusiast. I'm a sport influencer. I'm a sports administrator. I'm a sport writer. I'm a football commentator, and I'm aspiring for the post of FNAPS sport director.
Ballers. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so out of all the posts, what led you to actually aspire for this post?
Yeah, actually, I'm not a political person. Like I'm just someone inclined in sports, and I started when I was in 100 level. In 200 level, I contested for the position. Unfortunately, I didn't emerge, but I have been working with every sport director since then, promoting sports in FUNAB. And in 2022, I became the pioneer of club football. I was like the lower level students, 100 level, 200 level. They don't really get much engagement in sports after their 100 level freshers cup competition. So I was like, how can we balance it in order not to lose talent? A lot of players will play in the 100 level and they tend to lose interest when they don't get involved in games again. So that was when I bring in the Exquisite Soccer Gala, the first edition, the first ever club football club competition to be held on campus. So it was a successful one. And earlier this year, we held the second edition. So the third edition is also coming up after the end of this semester. So that is it. And for the reason for being for coming into the sport, like as I said earlier, I've already contested before, but coming again, I see how sports can be improved in FUNAB. Although the contributions that we've made on campus since 200 level days, I started like getting involved in FUNAB sports. The impact is obvious and it is telling, so people can attest to it, and that tells you the reason. And whenever they create a pool for aspirants, I always follow my opponents. So a lot of the students populace don't really know this because some of them don't know what is going on at the sports center. But those that knows HF has what it takes to take finance sport to the next level.
All right. So you've been providing solutions back then, self.
Yes, I've been providing solution, and to even like for to even like let our listeners know that whenever a sports event is to be held on campus, they always contact HF for information about it. Even those from the colleges department of my opponents, they always contact me. Last week, the sport director of a certain department from that college contacted me for a sports event they want to hold. Even their 200 level student, they are currently organizing a Kulemsa 200 level competition. When they wanted to like bring the idea, they contacted me. How can they go about this? And I showed them how to do that. So the impact we've been made in on sport since 200 level days has been there, and that's why when you say the name HF on campus, students get to grab the name once.
So what have you noticed and what do you wish to improve for this post?
Yes, the issue of like right now we're having a lot of competitions on campus, but as a sports influencer, I know how organizing competitions is not an issue for now because a lot of people can organize competition on campus. But what I want to bring into the issue is something that will be everlasting for the years for the student union. For example, we can have something like a league of our own, like FUNAPSU League, and take the idea outside for sponsors to come in, give them what it takes tend to benefit from the union, like being the endorsements of our sporting competitions that will be coming up. And trust me, this is something I've done, and believe me, I have the right on it, at least in the little capacity that can get us going. And I'm very sure if elected as a sport director of the student union in the coming years, when people follow the path that will be set by myself, sport in Funab will be as big as that of other campuses in Nigeria.
So what motivation do you have to the enthusiasts out there?
Yes, what I always say is that when you talk the word sport, it is not only limited to the athletes. A lot of people will benefit. For example, I was talking about the league the other time. We can have writers, sports writers, who are good writers, and they can develop from there. Get write reports about the clubs, the leagues that will be played, and everything. So from there, they develop their own talents, as well as the athletes. They get a lot of platform to do what they like. Even basketballers, we have plans for them. The lawn tennis players, there are plans for them because the university is currently working on the facilities right now. So we can have those ready before the start of next semester, and what will be good, like they will have standard competitions aside the SUG competitions towards the end of the sessions, which will not be affected. So we have new plans to put in place and ways to make sure it is well packaged so that it won't be just ordinary competitions that people play these days.
Alright, so okay, alright. So please can you introduce yourself once more?
Yeah, my name is Kehinde Hassan Afolabi, an aspirant for the post of Funapsi Sport Director, popularly known as HF or Hassan Fol. I'm a sport journalist, I'm a sport enthusiast, I'm a sport influencer, I'm a sport writer, I'm a football commentator, and trust me, no better person for your sport director in the coming session. Funabite, vote HF as sport director. You know I will do it. Catch up next time.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, now.
Alright.